Hello, boys and girls. Welcome aboard our Christmas Airlines. This is our last trip. We are flying to England. So it's time to board the plane to England. I can't wait to try some plum pudding. Here's the Tower Bridge. We will go there first to take pictures when we land. Here we are in England. Let's get our visa. Our very last one. Wow, how exciting. Well, where in the world is England? England is an island, and we've landed there along the Thames River. You can see where our arrow is pointing. Let's see where in the world this is. There's our map filling up the stars. Our last star goes right there over England, those islands up there. It doesn't really look like an island on our map, but it is an island. England is a part of Great Britain, which is the 9th largest island in the world. This country is part of the continent of Europe. You can see on our flag for England, England's flag is a red cross on a white field. So all you have to do on your scrapbook page is color the cross red. How do they decorate in England? You'll see this all over the airport as we get off the plane. People decorate with mistletoe, as well as holly and ivy garlands and wreaths. Lights are strung up throughout the city. So on the left side, that's the mistletoe. People say that when you hang up mistletoe, if you're standing under it, you're supposed to kiss. If you're a couple. My parents, they like to have mistletoe in their kitchen, and when they sit down at the table, they kiss under the mistletoe. But it's a Christmas tradition. Holly and ivy garlands are what you see on the right. The green leaves with the red berries. And of course, they use beautiful lights. Here is our Tower Bridge. Happy Christmas! People in England speak English, so that's how they greet one another for Christmas. Happy Christmas. We are in front of that famous Tower Bridge in London, which crosses the River Thames, a beautiful big river. You can see how they deck it out with lights. Let's take a picture here. Cut this last picture out of your scrapbook and paste it here in your scrapbook page. Let's talk about some Christmas traditions in England. Many children write letters to Santa, but instead of mailing them, they will sometimes throw them into the fireplace, and up the chimney they go for Santa to read. After all, he comes down through the fireplace, so that must be how he gets the letters. Children hang their stockings or pillowcases at the end of their beds instead of on the fireplace. For Father Christmas, that's how they call Santa, to fill with goodies. So the name of Santa in England is Father Christmas. The tradition of Christmas cards began in the United Kingdom. So the United Kingdom is part of, or England is part of the United Kingdom. Many people all around the world send Christmas cards to their friends and relatives based on this tradition that began in England. Sorry for the banging. So you have in your scrapbook some Christmas cards to choose from. You have 6 Christmas cards. You can pick any one of those 6, color it, and tape it to your box in your scrapbook that says a Christmas card. But only tape one side so you can open it up and you can write a Merry Christmas message to someone. You can write it in Spanish. So color the top, with tape one side of it to the square. That way you can open it up and write a message on the square that says something about having a Merry Christmas. Okay, so write a Merry Christmas message in the box, tape one side of the Christmas card over top of it. So it opens up like a Christmas card. Mince pies, those are small pies filled with mincemeat, a mixture of dried fruits and spices, are a popular treat in England. Many kids leave mince pies for Father Christmas on Christmas Eve. So instead of leaving out cookies and milk like a lot of Americans do, they leave out these minced pies. For Christmas Day lunch, families feast and open Christmas crackers. Don't forget to write this down in your scrapbook. Inside the crackers, there are small trinkets. That would be like a little toy or something. A joke is usually in there, and a tissue paper crown to put on your head and wear. A favorite dessert is plum pudding, like the one you see here. That ball thing, that's plum pudding. Inside the plum pudding, when they bake it, they hide a coin. They say the person who finds it will have good luck. So when they cut up the plum pudding and they serve it, if you're eating a piece and you find a coin in it, there you are. You're supposed to have good luck that year. Now we know only God blesses us and gives us good things, but it's a fun little tradition to play to see if you'll be the one who gets the plum pudding coin. You have an example of a plum pudding coin on the second page from your scrapbook, the same page as your Christmas cards. You can cut out that plum pudding coin and glue it to the round circle that says "My Plum Pudding Coin" on your scrapbook page. You also have a blank spot that says a piece of Christmas cracker. So there you can draw what you might find inside the Christmas cracker. You can draw a small toy or write a joke or draw a picture of the tissue paper crown. That is it for our trip to England. Don't forget before we leave England that you need to do your reading comprehension. So read your reading comprehension about what you would leave out for Santa and what you would eat, and answer the 3 questions. Okay, let's finish up our trip around the world by talking about what we call Santa in England. So write down on your paper the name for Santa Claus in England. A little different from other places where we speak English. You have it down? Father Christmas, that's right. We call him Father Christmas in England. All right, that is it for today's lesson. That's it for our trip around the world. I hope that you enjoyed learning about the traditions of other countries during Christmas time. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and enjoy your flight back to Roatan, Honduras. Bye.